Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at Disney's Polynesian Resort in Orlando, Florida. We're going to take a look around, see what it's like here during the COVID times, what's open, what's not open, the pool life, when you can order from the pool, if the bar is open, gonna get food at the bar, do you have to go inside, what's the main lobby look like, where's the check-in? It got moved from the main area to Pago Pago. That's a little bit weird. They're redoing the front of the building. I'll show you a picture of what it was gonna look like when it's done. They're drawing illustration of it. I'm gonna take you for a run from the Polynesian all the way to the Magic Kingdom. Use the GoPro Hero 9 for that, to speed over there. Speaking of the GoPro Hero 9, to keep it tech related, filming on the ZV1 right now with the built-in microphone with the little fuzzy ball on top. GoPro Hero 9 is gonna take us around too. I'll let you know what I'm using that one. And then the Sony A7R3 with the Tamron 2.8 or the 14 to 35. Is that right? I think that's right. Well, pretty windy out here, so let me know what it sounds like. And if you got questions about what's going on here at Disney the Polynesian Resort, leave it in the comments below. If there's something you want to see in particular, like Trader Sam's is closed, stinks, but leave it in the comments below. I'll get around to it. And at the end of this video, at the end of the video, we are going in one of these, the bungalows. So I'm pretty excited about the tour. So if you got any comments or questions, leave it below and I'll get around to answering them. And if I'm still here, I'll go out and investigate what you need me to investigate. All right, let's get started. It's on 5K, Horizon leveling, and just using the internal speakers of the GoPro, which is normally pretty good. So of course you have to wear a mask everywhere but the pool deck. The Bora Bora bungalows, we were hoping to get upgraded there, but I guess that's a pipe dream. So as of right now, there are no fireworks pretty much anywhere, I believe. So don't come for that. Looks like the most pools are open from 10 to 10. That's pretty much what if you're coming here now, you're probably a vacation club owner just looking to do like a normal vacation, but it just happened to be at Disney World. Yep, the boats are still running. That's still good. We're headed off to pick up our food from Captain Cook's. I'll come back later on to show you how the pool's set up. But the bar over there is still open. It's pretty much just serving drinks. So the two places to eat right now at Poly are Captain Cook's and Kona Cafe. But if you're familiar with the menus there, they're a little bit different, a little bit smaller. So I would go on the website and check out what the menus are. It may change a little bit, but it's a lot more limited than it normally is. So do some research ahead of time. Hit to the website and see what their menu is for when you're coming down here. So the saltwater pool, which is this pool here that we love to go to, is open from 7 A to 11 P. So the Oasis Grill is closed. So you can't get any food from here. You have to go over to the other side. And no drinks either. So a good tip is to go to, or bring your own cooler, or just go to Publix and get one of those styrofoam $3.97 cheapies and get your beer and put it in there and bring it out to the pool out here or the pool, the main pool. I thought you couldn't take coolers out here. Maybe that's changed, but you can bring coolers to the pool now, which saves you a ton of cash when it comes to getting beer at the bar. So bring your cooler and your beer or whatever you decide to drink, Coke, whatever. It's all gonna be cheaper if you bring it yourself. Tip. So the hot tub, the salt pool, big enough. And of course you got your main. So one thing we normally get is the mugs. Well, we get at least one or two. We don't get one for each member of the family. If we're here a long time, I guess we would, but I occasionally just drink water most of the time and juice. Anyway, regardless, it's a strange setup now. You have to actually go up to the counter. The lady gets a drink for you. She puts it in a plastic cup and then dumps it into your personal cup. So the whole for this thing doesn't feel as like I can just go up anytime and grab a drink. It's a little more steps to it where you have to go up, tell her exactly what you want. She gets it for you, pours it in the cup, and then hands your cup back to you. So it's fine if you want that, but we decided just to make coffee in the room this year. So we're going to go to Publix. Ferry boat's running, so that's good. Again, the Bora Bora bungalows, which cost a ton of money to stay in. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna head over to the check-in area because that has completely changed. Not really, I don't think it's COVID related. It's more the fact that they're redoing the front. So now the check-in is over at Pago Pago. So let's go see that and we'll talk about that real quick. So this is your main entrance to the hotel now, over at Pago Pago. Pretty much have 2 desks inside there to help you out. You can get valet. And the parking lot you got now is just the Pago Pago parking lot. So that's what you're dealing with right now over at Polynesian. Not a big deal. Most of this stuff is done online anyway, so the buses are still running over at the same spot it always is, so that hasn't changed. But you can see here, look at all the amount of construction trailers going on. So all that is for basically redoing the front of the hotel and all of the different rooms they're rehabbing. Again, my predictions are going from the Leo and Stitch theme to the Moana theme. One thing on the GoPro, after doing this, I'm actually using a retake my Sony ZV1. I'm having a problem with the audio. Rode Video Micro is popping, and like see right now, I think GoPro does a better job adjusting with backlight versus the Sony, which is crazy. But the stabilization on the GoPro pretty much spoils you because you do this, it's great. And then I watch my Sony ZV1 or the R3, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to stabilize the footage with Final Cut Pro, and it gets all warpy on the sides. I'm trying to use a new Sony program called Catalyst, so does a better job, but it's still not as good as the GoPro. Okay, now let's go look and see if we can take a peek at what they're doing to the front. It's all fenced in right now. We'll see what we can see. They're redoing the pond, not taking it out. Looks like they're getting rid of some of the pond area, opening it up. Never seen it so dead before in here. The guest service area just has like one person working, so if you have one question, but all the other stuff is going to be over at Pago Pago checking in. Most of it's done online anyway, so if you get your magic bands ahead of time, it's basically getting a notice of when your room is ready. So again, your options for food. It's Kona Cafe. You see it's open. Ohana is not open, but the bar is open up top during the day, I was told. Taboo Lounge. We got enough signage. It's a pretty eerie sight to see, right? Menus have really been reduced, so you want to check online to see what the menus are. At each restaurant, it's not the normal. So if there's a certain thing you come here for and crave, make sure you do your research ahead of time. So you can't order from up there, but most folks just use their phones and then they bring the food out to you to the table over there. And pretty much everything is to go. Oh, Trader Sam's. One of my favorite spots at the Poly. And it is shut down. I'm going to show you my favorite drink. I try to make this at home. Had to go online and get some of the ingredients, like on Amazon, because some are very specialized. Always tastes better when you're here, but it is the Shrunken Zombie Head. Very good. So the pool is open, and the one place you don't have to wear a mask is here. So the hot tub is also open. You can't order food here at all. It's just pretty much drinks. And my favorite is the Captain Mai Tai. So that is your deal with the food. Order your drinks from there. Go get your food at Captain Cook's. Bring it to your table out here. And just relax. So I'm gonna walk back and switch cameras. But if you're looking for a time to come here to get pool time, just to relax, still have the Polynesian vibe with the tiki torches and the music in the background, get your pineapple Alani, this is a good time to come. If you don't like people or dealing with crowds, this is a good time to come. It's a different experience. So if you're part of the DVC club, this is these folks I'm talking to. I wouldn't pay full price, I don't know if you can right now, to come here and stay, unless you just want to do the same thing, get away from the crowds like it used to be back in the old days before Disney got crazy. I would love to get a tour of one of the Polynesian bungalows, but we may do that. I think there is one particular one they allow you to do tours in for a DVC club if you're interested. Very peaceful here right now. We sat by the pool yesterday. If you're not looking to go to the parks, if you're not looking to but just to relax, use some of your points, I would suggest this time coming, even though with all this stuff going on. Hopefully it calms down a little bit. Everything's spiking up back home, but hopefully when this vaccine gets out, we'll all start getting back to normal. So the GoPro seems to be the easiest to use when it comes to this stuff. So far the audio's been good. The wide angle is great. Stabilization is great. So it's hard not to give it a side. And you can take the footage and then up and kind of play with it, make it your own, and it looks pretty good. Right now I'm on 4K 30. Let me switch to 5K and show you what that looks like. Alright, this is 5K 24 with horizon leveling on, the linear view, so it should be a little tighter in. Okay. Alright, let's switch cameras and we'll go over to where they rent the boats out. Alright, so now I'm filming on the Sony, if I keep it steady, so A7R3, the big boy, with the Tamron 28, 2.8, and the ND filter aboard. This should give you the best image. It's just the most heaviest you're dealing with. It's so heavy. Okay, we're going over to the boat area. So I wanted to show you the boat launch where you rent the boats normally and what that looks like now. Well, it looks pretty sad. It's all gone. Only pontoons over there is the people that work here. Okay. Cool. Thanks. The viewers right now are saying, hey, is the Grand Floridian Spa Fitness Club open? Let's go look. Ollie. Oh boy. It's open. I can't come in here without getting some weights on. Ready for this? You can see, well, you can't see. They're totally gutting the room out. It's completely empty. Redoing them. All right.
and nutmeg and cinnamon and sugar, and want to go in there?
So we're gonna meet the here's with the ears, folks. They're a live stream.
First off, it's really exciting to me.
And they're headed this way to take a look at the Christmas tree. So we'll show you that real quick. That should be fun. They're a group. I'll put their link to their channel down below, but they're a Disney group that always streams live. So we'll see.
A ghost town. So you pretty much get the fool to yourself a lot of the day.
Hello.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Scott.
Alyssa.
Robert.
Robert.
Nice to meet you in person.
Us.
Do your thing. So guys, I want to wrap this up real quick. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. Thanks for putting up some of the unstabilized footage with some of the cameras. Please like, subscribe down below. Also, please go check out Here with the Ears. They were great last night. They were done after they're doing their live stream, and they took about an hour to talk with us and our kids. They're a great couple. If you don't know about them, please go look them up. Did a thing a while back where they stay on Disney property for over a year on various resorts, various style of rooms. So it's really cool to go look at their stuff. So check them out. Make sure you watch their live streams and donate. So make sure you go check out their channel, subscribe, and also when you're there doing that, subscribe to mine on the way out. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Aloha from Disney.